Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the practical implementation of classes and objects. Okay. So in the previous video, we talked about what classes and objects are, what is OOPS and why is it used, and what are the core OOPS principle, right? And classes and objects are two of the six core principles, correct? Now, let's not waste any more time and just start with the implementation. Okay, so to explain this code, I'll be taking the example of a car. Okay, so we have multiple types of car, right? Some are sedan, some are hatchback, some are SUVs, right? Some has a speed over 200, some has a speed below 180 or 150 sometimes. Some are petrol cars and some are diesel cars, right? Now, if I ask you to, make a function that will tell me what car I have and what feature does it have, it's very easy, right? So I'll just do name of the car, okay, the type of the car, right? And let's say fuel type. Okay, let's say I have these three types. But what if now I have three cars and I have four cars? So what to be done in that scenario, right? So each car can have different types, each car can have different fuel types, right? Each car can be different altogether, right? So to uh, complete this scenario, complete this complex, I'll say complex situation right now, we use a concept of class and objects, right? So we basically use the concept of class, and to use that class, the methods inside of it, we create an object of it. Okay, so let's start with creating a class named vehicle. Okay, so this is how we create our class. Oh, sorry. So we use the keyword class and then the name of the class, and below it we will start typing the attributes, right? The methods that would be the part of this class. Okay, so let's start with initializing this class. Okay, now as I said in the previous lecture, this init function is supposed to be there because it instantiates our class, correct? So whenever the object is called, okay, whenever this class is assigned to an object name, this function will be get called first, and whatever is inside this function will be more of treated as a global variable for that entire object. Okay, so inside this init function you can put whatever the variables or whatever the global variables that you require for all the other functions inside this particular class. Okay, so now next we will add the cell keyword. So as I said before, cell keyword is the very first parameter in the method definition. Okay, so it is supposed to be there in every function, be it init function or be it any other function that is inside your class. It is supposed to be there. Okay, so Python will automatically provide the value to this self class whenever the method is called. Okay, now I will give name to my vehicle first. Okay, so this is how I will initialize my name. Self dot name equals to name. Okay, now to tell you how this self work, I'll show def print name. Okay, I'll pass the self, and what it will do is it will return self dot name. Okay, now it's turn to use an object because we have created the class and we want to use the method inside of it. So now we will be using a object. Okay, we'll creating an object. So let's say I have a car named Nexon. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll create an object name and then call my class. And because in our initializing function I have passed one variable name, so whenever I am, initializing my class as well, I have to pass a name variable over here, or else it will give an issue, give an error. Okay. So if I do print name, oh, sorry, next one. Okay. And if I try to run this, you will get an error over here. Okay, so this error says vehicle.init missing one required positional argument name. So this is the argument that we need to pass. And now if I pass on Nexon as a name over here, okay, and I'll try to do this, then I will get a vehicle object. Okay, so this vehicle object will contain all the methods that are inside this class. And how can I use it? I just need to do Nexon dot print name. Okay, and now if I try to print this, I will get a name Nexon, because over in the line 8 you have initialized your vehicle class, okay, and assigned it to a variable Nexon, and you have passed a variable name, like a parameter that is required as a Nexon, okay, and then you use this object, okay, the object is that has been created, and you access all the modules, all the functions that are inside your vehicle class. Okay, now if I do def speed test, okay, now I will not pass the self function. Now let's see what will happen. Okay, I will just print the car can go easily above 130. Okay, now if I try to print my speed test, right, access the speed test function inside my vehicle class, so I will use the object name, then do a dot, and then speed test. Now let's see what happens. So see, you are getting a, again you are getting a type error. So vehicle.speedTest takes zero position arguments, but one was given. So over here, whenever you are calling a method, this self keyword automatically goes, okay, and over here it is asking ki, okay, ठीक है, where is your self keyword? But we haven't given the self keyword here, and we are sending passing a self keyword from here, this line 30. So it is giving me an error. So we are not passing a self keyword from line 13. Python is automatically doing that. Okay. So now I have added the self keyword in the function initialization. And now when I try to run it, we'll get an answer. The car can go easily above 130. Okay. Okay. So I think I have to return the function because I am taking it inside a class. Okay. Now you can see the car can go easily above 130. So this is the basic definition of the classes and objects and how to implement it. You can make whatever, you can use as many functions as you want to inside your class, and you can use it by creating an object of that class and then calling those functions using a dot operator. So yeah, I think this is more about, like, enough about the classes and object. I'll meet you in the next lectures where we'll be talking more about the core principles of your object-oriented programming. Thank you. Have a great day. And if you have any issues, please do mention them in the comments. And if you like my videos, please do like, subscribe, and you know share my YouTube channel with your friends. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.